ओम अखंडानंद संबोधो वंदनाद्यस्य जायते गोविंदं तमहं वंदे चिदानंदतनुं गुरुं शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वंदे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्लोक नंबर 285 in English, page number 103. Guru is telling Shishya, Prashna samichinatarastavayam yadatmatatvavagame pravrittihi tatastavaitat sakalam samulam nivedayishyami muda shrunushva. Tava ayam prashnaha samichinataraha. Your this question is samichinataraha. Is very well put. What question? Question about Atma, Anatma, the Jnanam between them, the phalam of Atma Jnanam, the sorrows arising because of identification with Anatma, etc., etc. Yad Atma Tattva Avagame Pravritti. Because of which there will be pravritti, one will get engaged in Tattva Jnanam. So in strict Vedantic terms, Sarva Karma Sannyasa Purvaka, you have to go to Guru, live in Gurukula for Brahma Jignasa until the Brahma Jnanam takes place. Or you have to continue Shravanam Maranam at least up to that point in Gurukula. Tatastavaitat sakalam samulam nivedayishyami. Thereafter, I shall tell all these things, that whatever you have asked, along with samulam means the reasoning behind them. All the things why they are happening, I shall explain. Muda shrunashva. Muda, with joy you can listen. Means be pleasant. Now, those who are not able to go to Gurukula and study, then they have to fulfill their grahasthashrama duties. Because if they have decided to study, which is good, but they don't have the opportunity to renounce, so then they should continue studies wherever they are. Shrunushva. Shrunushva is what, Rupa? New students, Lagu, are there people who know this? What is Shrunushva? लोट लकार, मध्यम पुरुष, एक वचन. मर्त्यत्वं त्वयि कल्पितं भ्रमवशात् तेनैव जन्मादयः तत्संभावितमेव दुःखमपि ते नो वस्तुतस्तन्मृषा. निद्रामोहवशादुपागतसुखं दुःखं च किन्नु त्वया. सत्यत्वेन विलोकितं क्वचिदपि Bruhi prabodhagame. Guru says, this martyatvam means the idea that I am a human being and I am subject to death. Mortal I am, mortal being. Tvai kalpitam brahmavashat. Brahmavashat tvai martyatvam kalpitam. Tenaiva janmadaya. Because of that alone you have janma, mrityu, etc. Tat sambhavitam eva dukkham api vastutah te no mrisha. Vastutah te dukkham api no, in this way. The janmadi are also kalpita. Martyatva is kalpita. And then the sorrow in the jayate, asti, vardhate, viparinamate, etc. That dukkham api vastuto na. In reality, it is not there. Why? Because it is mrisha, it is mithya. Mithya vastu is really not there. See, when they say really not there, in Vedanta, really means from absolute standpoint, paramartha standpoint. In Vyavahara, somebody says really means from Vyavaharik standpoint, they think. So when Guru says really they are not, really there is no sorrow. If the student doesn't know really there is no sorrow means what? So you think, what you mean really it is not there? I am suffering. Guru's idea of vastutaha it is not there means from paramarthic standpoint these sorrows are not. And from paramarthic standpoint janmadi are also not there. Nidra mohavashad upagata sukham dukkhancha kinnutvaya. Nidra moha. Nidra cha mohascha iti nidra mohau. Tadvashat. Nidra mohavashat. Arising from nidra and moha. Nidra mohavashat. Sukham, which is upagatam, dukkham cha. So, joys and sorrows which have come in our lives. Upagata sukham dukkham cha tvaya prabodhagame vachidapi satyatvena kinnu vilokitam. Because of the nidra moha, when I am fast asleep, then there is a projection called dream. In that dream, the sukha, dukkha, whatever I get, when I wake up, do I see any of that sukham, dukkham? Do I give any reality to those things? Have you ever given reality? Guru is asking student. Satyatvena kvachidapi prabodha agame. Prabodha means jagrata avastha. Yen Satyatvena vilokitam tvaya bruhi, tell me. So it is not. Like that, all this is swapnavar. So you should not give unnecessary reality to this. Now, whatever Shishya has said that I feel my sorrows are real, how do you say what is said by Pratyaksha is not true? That Shanka, that doubt, of the disciple, the teacher explains in the next 8 shlokas. नाशेषलोकैरनुभूयमानः प्रत्यक्षतोऽयं सकलप्रपञ्चः कथं मृषा स्यादिति शङ्कनीयम् विचारशून्येन विमुह्यता त्वया। अशेषलोकैः प्रत्यक्षतः अनुभूयमानो अयं सकलप्रपञ्च। By almost everybody. Asheshaloka means really everybody. By everyone, what is experience, this world of names and forms, the projections, prapancha, anubhuyamana, what is experienced in the form of pramata, pramana, prameya, pramata, all these. How it can be mithya, katham mrisha syat, this kind of inquiry, vichara shunyena, means you are not thinking properly. Tvaya vimuhyata na shankaniya. You, when you are deluded, but you should not doubt this. Why? It says, Tasmat divandha drashtestu divandhakaram pratyaksha siddhopi sakim yatharthaha tadvad brahmena avagatah padartho भ्रांतस्य सत्यः सुमतेर्मृषैव. The one who is blind in the daytime, divandha drashteshu. So in the daytime he sees darkness, divandhakaram pratyaksha siddho api sakim yatharthaha. He is a day blind person, he sees darkness during the day, but that is not a fact. It is not a yathartha, vastavika thinking. Tadvat. क्रमेण अवगतः पदार्थो भ्रांतस्य सुमतेः भ्रांतस्य सत्यः सुमतेर्मृषैव. भ्रमेण अवगत पदार्थ, what is experienced through bhranti, for a bhrant person it is satya, for a sumati it is mrisha, mithya. Means for a wise person it is false. When we develop vairagya towards our own body and our own mind, then only slowly these things will sink in. Our body is too real, I give too much importance. Mind, I give too much importance. All the relations, sambandha. Not all. Few relations I give too much importance. That is where the sorrow will come. If someone says this is mithya, I will not accept. Why? Because of identification. अटोयमित्यत्र घटाभिधानः प्रत्यक्षतः कश्चिदुदेति दृष्टेः विचार्यमाणे स तु नास्ति तत्र मृदस्ति तद्भावविलक्षणा सा. अयम घटः इति अत्र प्रत्यक्षतो दृष्टेः. This is a pot. When somebody sees a ghata, pratyakshata, ayam ghata, ghata vidhana. I am referring to it also by the word ghataha. But when I inquire, vicharyamane tu, tatra ghato nasti. Tad bhava vilakshana sa mrit asti. But different from that ghata. Mrit is present, not Ghata. So, I see something which is projected, but I don't know what is really existing there. So when I inquire, then only I will know what is really present. So Bhagavan Bhashakar says, Karye hi karanam pashyet. I have to see the cause in the effect, then negate the effect. And thereafter, the cause, because it doesn't have effect, cause doesn't remain cause. The causal status goes. And what remains is the muni. Means I remain as the ultimate cause of this creation, causeless cause. This is called Adhyaropa Apavada Prakriya. Superimposition and negation. So this is explained in the English also. In the pot, that is an effect, having first seen clay. Thereafter, the independent existence of the pot is negated. That pot doesn't exist independent of clay. So by that, causehood of the clay is destroyed. Then clay, different from the cause and effect, remains. In the same way, Jagat and Brahma. Brahma is Jagat Karanam, Vivarta Karanam. Because of Brahma, Jagat is existing. So I negate Jagat. Brahman is Karya Karana Vilakshana. And Shruti support is also there. Vacharambhanam Vikaro Namadeyam. All the modifications are speech alone. Mrittika iti eva satya. Means the cause is actually real. Everything else is only names. Pradeshamatrah paridrishyaterkah शास्त्रेण संदर्शित लक्ष्य योजनः मानांतरेण क्वचिदेति बाधाम् प्रत्यक्षमप्यत्र हि न व्यवस्था. From here, if I see the sun, how big does it look? Only this big. The distance between the thumb and the forefinger, this one. I see like this. Pradeshamatra it is called. Arkah pradeshamatra paridrishyate. But Shastra says it is so many yojana, lakhs, sandarshita laksha yojana. So many miles big it is. So many lakhs of miles. Manantarena kvachideti badham pratyakshamapyatra hina vyavastha. Manantarena, by using other pramana, kvachid badham eti. Sometimes badha means pratyaksha pramana says something. But if Shastra refutes that, then you have to verify whether what is said by pratyaksha is true or not. So then here, pratyaksha is not always right. That is proved. This shloka is establishing this main point. Purvapakshi or student thought, what is pratyaksha is always true. He said, no. Pratyaksha need not be always correct. Other pramana can be more powerful. From far, sometimes you see two trees as one. Pratyaksha shows two trees. But when you go closer, pratyaksha shows one. But when you go closer, then you realize there are two. So certain things you know in one way, later you have to correct it. So Dvaita Satyam, Jagat Satyam, or my sorrows are real. This will be eliminated when I get Shastra Praman Janya Jnanam Aham Brahmasmi, Naham Dehosmi, Sansari Asmi, etc. Tasmat Tvaidam Brahmatah Pratitam Mrishayvano Satyamavehi Sakshat Brahmatvamevasi Sukhaswarupam Tvatto na bhinnam vichinushva buddhau. Tasmat, therefore, Tvai idam brahmatah pratitam. In you, this idam, samsara dukkham. Brahmatah pratitam. What is appearing in you? Or samsaranam, kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, etc. Pramatrutvam. Brahmatah pratita. Only illusory perception. No satya. It is not satya. Brahmatvamevasi, you are really Brahma alone. Sukha Swarupam. Tvatto na bhinnam vichinushva buddhau. Buddhau vichinushva. In your buddhi, you think properly. Vichinushva. Ching chayane dhatu is there. Swadibhya shnu. And asase, as is there. Asase, savabhyam vamau, swa. Swa will become shwa. Vichinushva. Vichintaya, it means. But just by thinking I am Brahma, I am Sukha Swarupa is not enough. So I have to have a logical reasoning, conviction that yes, I am Brahma. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Lokantare vatra guhantare va tirthantare karma paramparantare shastrantare nastyanupashyatamiha Swayam param brahma vicharyamane. Atra lokantare, in Swargadi Loka, Guhantare, in the cave of some mountains, Tirthantare, in some other Tirtha Kshetra if you go, Karma paramparantare. I do so many karmas, some to solve the graha dosha, these, that, wear so many stones, etc., do some graha shanti. In any of these, Shastrantare, or in other Shastra, Nyaya, Sankhya, Yoga, Vyakarana, whatever you do, Param Brahma is not given. Anupashyatam iha Swayam Param Brahma Vicharyamane Anupashyatam Vicharyamane Swayam Param Brahma na asti. I am Brahma is not revealed by any other means. Lokantara, Guhantara, Tirthantara, Karma Paramparantara, Shastrantara, anything. Brahma is revealed only by Vedanta Shastra. This could be they have The only way to know is one's own self, and that is only revealed by Upanishad. Now, those questions, two questions were asked earlier by the student, that whether this jnanam will take place or not, or once it takes place. This was there just before 276. And even if it takes place, Pratyaksha will negate Vedanta Jnanam. So now the answers are given. The answer is, even if Pratyaksha shows duality, Satyatvam in samsara, it is not Pramāṇa Janya Jnana. Means somebody will say Pratyaksha is also Pramāṇa, just like Shruti is Pramāṇa. Pratyaksha Pramāṇa is not Tattvaavedaka-Pramāṇam. It is not revealing Tattva. Tattva means it is not revealing something which will not be contradicted eventually. Because Pratyaksha says this is Ghata. Eventually I'll understand this is Brahma. Vivarta of Brahma is Ghata. So like that, whatever I see through Pratyaksha will be negated later. And what will be the answer at that time, that it is Brahma, that will not be negated later. So that Jnanam is called Tattvaavedaka Jnana. And the Pramanam is called Tattvaavedaka-Pramāṇam. And if you say Shastra Pramana depends upon Pratyaksha Pramana, so Pratyaksha is stronger, Shastra is weaker, it is Durbala Pramanam. Pratyaksha Pramana's role is over when Shravanam takes place. Means when the words come to me, how to understand those words, that Pratyaksha Praman doesn't tell. That is the role of Buddhi. And how to analyze those things, that Shastra tells me, Bhashya, Tika, etc. Pratyaksha will only tell me this is Vedanta, like that. Va, E, Ta, A, Na, Ta, A. Visarga. Pratyaksha will tell only this much. What is Vedanta that Pratyaksha doesn't tell? So Pratyaksha will get negated. Vedanta Janya Jnanam will not be negated. It is Badha Ayogya. And it is Aparoksha Jnanam of Atma. So therefore Vedanta Janya Jnanam will not be negated. Number one. And then once Pratyaksha is negated, it will not be able to challenge Vedanta Jnana. So until Vedanta Jnanam takes place in the form of Jnana Nishtha, until Jnana Nishtha takes place, I have to keep working for that Nishtha in the form of Jnana Avritti. I have to keep studying, keep doing Shravanam Manana. Tattvamaatmasthamagyatva Udaha Shastreshu Pashyati Gopah Kakshagatan Chagam Yatha Kupeshu Durmatihi. तत्वम आत्मस्थम अज्ञात्वा, आत्मस्थम तत्वम अज्ञात्वा मूढ़ः शास्त्रेषु पश्यति. शास्त्र, the Muda thinks Brahma is there in the Shastra, Vedanta Shastra or other Shastra also. Gopah Kakshagatam Chagam, a cow or a shepherd boy keeps a Chagam. Chagam means a baby of goat, etc., or a sheep. Carries it in the armpit and sees in the well and sees the reflection of that goat or sheep in the water and thinks that Chagam has fallen in the well. Means you should not see there. I have to see here. I am Brahma in this way. This Bhagavan Bhashyakar reminds, because we should not think Shastra study is final. Shastra study is there to eliminate my attention from everything else first. If I am extrovert, if I need this object, that object, I have to eliminate everything. Shastra study is for that. Once I do enough Shastra study, then I can turn my attention inwards. Shastram Atmano Aparoksha Swayam Prakasha Swarupam Brahma Rupena Darshayati. Shastra shows that this Atma is Brahma. Swamatmanam param matva paramatmanam anyatha vimrugyate punah swatma bahikosheshu panditaihi. Swam atmanam param matva. The person thinks, I am somebody else. I am something else. And what is Paramatma is something other. Anyatha. Paramatmanam anyatha. Then punaha swatma kosheshu bahihi vimrugyate. Panditai. Pandita here means Panditam Manyamana. They think I am different. I am the one who is going to find out Atma. You are Atma, but he thinks I am going to find out Atma. And Brahma, Brahma is something else. So not knowing the reality, we go in the wrong path, wrong track. See, Bhagavatam shloka is quoted. Brahmaji tells Bhagavan, Tvam Atmanam Param Matva, Paramatmanam Evacha. Atma Punar Bahirmrigya, Aho Jnajanatan Jnata. So they think that this Paramatma is different from them. They think the self, which is Paramatma, is different. Bhagavan is something else. Means I take myself to be Panchakosha, Bhagavan to be something else. Then I seek Atma, then I seek Bhagavan. What kind of ignorance we have? This Pandita Shabda is referring to Paroksha Jnani, like Tarkika. Vismritya vastunas tattva मध्यारोप्य च वस्तुनि अवस्तुतान् च तद्धर्मान् मुधा शोचति नान्यथा. वस्तुनः तत्त्वं विस्मृत्य, what is the reality of the object, having forgotten, and in that vastu vastuni avastu tam adhyaropya, in the vastu avastu is superimposed, then he grieves. Mudha shochati, anyatha na shochati, otherwise he doesn't grieve. So this, because of adhyasa, he superimposes anatma in atma, then he grieves. So this is my general story, superimposition. Now begins Atma Anatma Viveka, main topic of analysis. Atma Anatma Vivekam te Pakshyami Shrunu Sadaram Yasya Shravana Matrena Muchyate Natma Bandhanat. Atma Anatma Vivekam te Tubhyam Vakshyami Sadaram Shrunu. Listen to it with great reverence. I shall tell you Atma Anatma Viveka. Yasya Shravana Matrena, by whose mere listening, Anatma Bandhanat Muchyate, you shall become free from Anatma Bandhan. So now there is a question, we will just complete this vichara. Acharya said Shravana Matrena liberation. By Shravana alone, how can there be liberation? Because Shruti herself says Shravanam, then Mananam, then Nididhyasanam. How can Shravana Matrena liberation? So the answer is this. Shravanam is Mukhya Sadhana. Mananam and Nididhyasanam are the Sahakari Sadhana. They are the Anga. They will help the Shravana. But listening, where I don't reflect, I don't question, I don't analyze, and I don't internalize, I don't dwell on it, I don't meditate, then that knowledge will not give liberation. So that's why it is said, you need, along with the other things also. And if there is some highly qualified adhikari, then it is possible, like Nachiketa, etc. Those who have already done the Savikalpa Samadhi Abhyasa in Purva Janma, or Ishwar Darshan, they had Saguna Ishwara Darshan. Mind is highly purified. Immediately when they hear, they will understand. And examples like Dashamastvamasi, you are the 10th man. So that example is very clear. Somebody may think there is nothing else to do, only Shravanam. But if you see, Bhagavan says, you need Jnana Nishtha. Otherwise, there is a possibility that I may think, yes, I have understood. Many times people say, when I am listening, everything is fine. Afterwards, I forget everything. So that means Jnanam is there, but Jnana Nishtha is absent. So many good qualities may be missing. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।